All right, kids. So what I'm going to do is I want to modify this program. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remix it. So in the upper left corner, I'm going to click on the remix button. And this kind of gives me a copy of it with everything in it. And it's called Remix, which is going to be fine. That's going to be just fine. So I'm going to go back to design. And what I'm thinking of is I would like to maybe change the color of the button when I also change the color of the screen. So every time I click on the button, I'm going to change the button color as well. So I'm going to go to Code. And every time I click on the button, not only do I want to set the property of the screen to be a color, I also want to set the property of the button to change. So I'm going to set the property, and I'll drag it and drop it in there. Set the property of the button, and I want to change the background color to be this RGB again. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to grab the, I think that is RGB here, right there. Now the A, we won't need the A, but I'll grab that puppy and put it in there. Actually, I probably could have just, I'll delete that little arrow there, that's what it is, and I'll replace that with an R, and replace that with a G, and replace that with a B. And let's see what it's doing right now. I'm going to click on Run. Okay, and then I change color, change color. Oh, you know what's happening. It's the same color as the screen. So I wonder if I could like make copies of RGs and Bs and put them after this. So I'm going to go to Text. I'm going to copy those things. And I'm going to put a space and I'm going to paste them there. So what's going to happen is when I click, these RGB values will go to this property, and these RGB values will go to this property. Let's see if it works. Let's run it. Yes. Kind of close. Isn't it weird how they're always kind of close to that color? And I think what I'd like to do is I would like to change the text too. Like every time I click on it, I wish I could give it the name of the text. But let's try this. Let's try this. Let's set the property of the button. And what I want to do is I want to change the, changing the text might be hard. Changing the width might be easier to do. But I think what I will do is maybe I will change the text color. And I'll change that. Again, I'll go RGB. And I'll go R, G, B. But remember, I'm going to have to copy like the RGB values up here like I did before. So I'll go back to Text. And I'll paste those in there, and now let's see what happens. So I reset, and then I run it again, and so everything is changing now. Everything's changing. Now I want to submit this, so to submit this, we don't need to save it, it's already saved. All right? Unless you want to rename it. We don't have to rename it. Click on Share. And you want to grab that link, copy the link to the project. If you'd like to send this one to your phone, click on Send it to your phone and just scan it in. But unfortunately, your phones are in the back. So you could put in a phone number and send it to your phone, and then after class, you could go look at it.